Back again. Yo, another episode of A Muslim and an Atheist Breaks Bread. What you saying, Pops?
I'm good, man. I was on my phone then.
Don't worry, man. There's loads of you on your phone. I won't worry about it.
That's me too. Carry on, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you're popular. Your phone rings when you're trying to do shit. See, my phone's dead, so I don't have to worry about that. You get me? Do you know what I mean? Introvert and that. So what's going on anyway?
Yo, we're here, man. Little sunshine.
I feel like we've had a little
rain.
break, but we need to up the work ethic again now. So let's give the people what they want. Alright, so today we're gonna do Mike Tyson asks Sadhguru, "Why am I afraid?" You ever been afraid?
All the time.
All the time. It's crazy, isn't it? Because when you're afraid these days, the thing to do is to act not afraid, innit? It's not even really to address what you're afraid of. It's just act not afraid.
Well, when I was young, there was this yard behind us that had massive dogs in.
Is that the one that had the witches cavern? On you talking about on?
No,
Okay.
not one with
Okay.
no witches, Kevin. Just a scrapyard, and they had big ulceration dogs.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you ran, you were dog's meat when they came charging it. So yeah, whilst I was wetting myself, I wouldn't run when the dogs were coming, and they never ate me. So yeah, I'm afraid all the time, but I ain't running.
Yeah. I hear you now. I think most people are like that though. We're gonna do Sadhguru anyway. Like I said, we're enjoying our Sadhguru trip. I don't really know if it's keeping us on the context of Hinduism, but it's just more philosophy, isn't it?
His philosophy.
Yeah, his. I'm finding it's more his philosophy than, as I said, Santandharma or Hinduism. So let's jump
Speaks
into
well.
it. He does speak well. I like him. I do like him, to be fair. It makes sense.
What would you think I would want to talk to you about? What do you think I would want to listen to you for?
Toughest guys in the world get beaten by life.
You said that was easy, huh? That was so easy, huh? Wow. Why am I afraid? I'm successful. I had some hard times, but I came back. But why am I afraid? What am I afraid for? I'm just afraid that somebody might think I'm a wussy or a wimp or something. Why am I so afraid of that?
We need to understand this. This has been hugely misinterpreted and misunderstood on various dimensions, whether it's fear or love or anger or joy. We need to understand it's not about something. It's by itself. It is not that there must be something that you must be afraid of. It is not that there must be somebody that you are in love with. It is not that you are happy about something or miserable about something. You can be simply miserable. Hello? Thanks. Or you can be simply happy.
Do you think some of the things he says is just
Obvious.
not even obvious? Just when someone tries to over philosophize too much, he's saying then when I almost think he's giving him some. He's trying to bamboozle you because he's not really saying anything. And this is the first time I've got that from him, so it could just be that he's
No,
thinking.
I don't think
So-
he's got to the point yet. He's just
Well, this is what I'm saying.
priming, isn't
People
he?
are buying themselves time, innit? So he's talking to buy himself time, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to look at it like you've got two renowned sports personalities.
Who's that? I
Who's
don't
that
know who
one?
that one is. Who's the one in the middle?
Is it Imran Khan? Is it?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
I got my glasses, man. Looks like Imran Khan to
Okay,
me.
go on
Some
then.
look-alike, G.
I thought it was that Tristan Tate. Is that?
Who?
No, actually, Tate's brother. Go on, go on.
Okay, we'll find out at the end, I'm sure.
No, it's not. It's not. But go on, go on.
Anyway, but you know, he's just priming them because they're obviously gonna respond. So he's just leading up to it now, beginning of the video. Go on.
Yeah, man.
You can simply sit here just by yourself and be very loving. You can sit here and be terrified about nothing. Because human experience is not created from outside. Human experience is happening from within. So what happens from within may sometimes find outside stimulus, but you can.
Did you see that look that Tyson just shot that woman and like, yo, I said, how dare you be late? Sit down!
And work it even without external stimulus. Hello? All of you are experts, aren't you? Without any external stimulus, you can create pain, you can create joy, you can create misery, you can create anger, love, fear, whatever you want. Because the seat of experience is within you. Only thing is you are not sitting there. You're crawling around it. You're supposed to be sitting there on the seat. If you are sitting on the seat of your experience, you would decide what should be the nature of your experience. Right now, because you're crawling around, something happens accidentally. We find an excuse. It's because of this guy I'm suffering. Even if he's not there, we would find somebody else. Hello? If that guy is not there, we'll find somebody else. If that is not there, we'll find something else. So this is not about something. This is about that you have not taken charge of the seat of your experience, that's all. You just need an excuse. And world will, of course, the world is quite enthusiastic about providing you the excuses. It will. They will provide lots of excuses. But believe me, if you were alone in the desert, you would still go through all these things without anybody around you, without any threat to your life. Yes or no? So, this is the fundamental flaw with life. Instead of fixing myself, I want to fix the whole world. Well, do what you want. You can't even fix one more person absolutely in your life. 100%. Did you get anybody ever just the way you want, 100%? If at all, if you're looking for that kind of success, 100%, you can only try with this guy. Try anybody else, you will fail. Yes or no? Hello? Try anybody. You will definitely fail. There's only one. This one, you could do him 100% the way you want. If you manage this one the way you want, where is the question of fear, suffering, misery, all this? This is not because of situations. This is because of the state we are in. Because no investment has been made for the being. First of all, we must decide, are we human beings or are we human creatures? The difference between a creature and a being is, a creature is a consequence of compulsive reactions to everything around us. That's a creature. A being means you know how to be. If you knew how to be, would you be blissed out? Or would you make yourself fearful or miserable or what? What's your choice? You must choose. I'm going to bless you. Just definitely highest level of pleasantness, isn't it, for yourself?
I think like there's a lot of wisdom in self-awareness, and I think you'll often find like when you say young people have got an old head on young shoulders, they're quite self-aware. A lot of people are very unaware of the way they behave affects people around them. And so I think once like you get to that point, you can reach kind of what he's trying to say, like knowing that the outside world doesn't really affect you. It's like protecting your energy, and like a lot of the time you can want to fit in so much, you go into situations that you don't even like. Like you don't even like being there, but you just go there because it's like, this is the thing to do. So then when you're there and you're feeling anxious, even though you know nothing's happening, like you just don't like it, so really you should protect your energy and just bounce. But that's being self-aware.
He's saying the struggle is not without, it's within. But then he's also explaining, like, you know, those previous Hindu things about getting to that state. I can't remember the words now.
Layla.
Yeah. So it's still about that. He's just being more dramatic about his approach to explaining it, I would say.
What you want for your neighbor may be debatable, but what you want for yourself is very clear, highest level of pleasantness. Why such a simple thing is not happening? It is not happening because, we gave you a very complex machine, but you don't even bother to read the user's manual. Simply, somehow you want to do it. Such a complex machine, if you try to do it somehow, accidentally, it will cause much pain. So, fear is not about something. Fear is just your inability to manage your thoughts. They are running away ahead of you. Fear is always about something that's yet to happen, isn't it?
Yes.
So that means you are suffering something that does not exist. If you suffer something that does not exist, there are medically very bad terms for that. It's not about one human being. It's just literally 99% of the human population is in this condition. Different levels maybe, but 99% of the human population is in this condition. They are suffering things which do not exist. What happened 10 years ago, they still suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, they already suffer. What happened 10 years ago does not exist right now. What may happen day after tomorrow does not exist right now. But things that don't exist, they suffer. Simply because two major faculties that you have, which sets you apart distinctly from other creatures, is you have a very vivid sense of memory and a fantastic sense of imagination. These two faculties, which are the best things you have, this is what most human beings are suffering. They are suffering their memory and they are suffering their imagination. These are the greatest tools you have. So what should have been the most fantastic well-being? When I say well-being, you know Charles Darwin, that guy? Hello? He said, all of you were monkeys, not me. That all of you were monkeys and you became human. So essentially, on this planet, you're the peak of evolution. You agree with me or no?
Yes.
So if you are the peak of evolution, that means you have come with the highest level of faculties. Because there are so many possibilities of being human. Because your life is not fixed like that of a creature. When I say not fixed like a creature, for every other creature, nature has drawn two lines within which they live and die. The reason why an animal's life looks so much simpler and better is because there are no possibilities. So what human beings are suffering is their possibilities. If you destroy the possibilities, you will also be fine. If you want, we can have a portion of your brain removed. You will be so peaceful. You will not know fear, you will not know suffering, you will not know anxiety, you will not know nothing. Yes. All we have to do is take away the possibilities. With the possibilities, the problems are also gone. So right now the problem is the fantastic possibilities that have been invested in us. So to take away the possibilities, either we can remove your brain or we can soak it in whiskey. Both ways you can do it. You take away the faculties, then you're okay. So the problem is just this, that when you're given something so complex, you need to spend a certain amount of time knowing the nature of the machine that you're using. See, some people are handling these cameras. That's not a spacecraft. It's a simple enough machine. But I'm sure these guys have spent years trying to know it the best. Just any of you get there and do it, what will happen out of it? Just see a simple machine like a camera. Yes or no? Somebody invested their life. The better they know it, the better they use it. Is it so?
Yes.
Why is that not true with this? The better you know this, the better you use it, isn't it? So if you know it really well, people say you're realized.
Well, Mike didn't get to speak, did he?
I think he was in awe, to be fair. That was good. I liked it. I liked how he brought it round and talked about fear and it. So like, kind of what I was just saying before about when you're scared or you got anxiety, which is the same thing really. Anxiety and fear. It's like irrational, because what did they say? They say that depression's when you think too much about something that happened in the past. And anxiety is about you thinking or worried about things that haven't even happened yet. Yeah. But it's quite hard to live in that space in between, isn't it? The now, and he just pinned it perfectly. Well, I've never really thought about that. Do you know why? It's because you're scared of your own memories and you're scared of your own imagination. It's so true though, what you said, because
The possibilities.
the possibilities in it, and that again, that's a different point. But that,
Get rid of the possibilities, get rid of the problem.
but the thing is, like that, people try and do that, and unfortunately, we live in a world where just because it's like almost burying your head in the sand, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Like people can bury their head in the sand, but it gets to a point where at that point, that sand's gonna go, and then your head's just left. So, yeah, it's a weird one that was when he was saying that, but it is true. Like people who, it's not saying people who live really simple lives. Because I know people who say that I just want a simple life, innit? I just don't want no problems. But when you live that life, you
No
do.
possibilities.
Yeah, not what you're gonna do. Like you're just gonna, and it's half bad because it's sometimes half the reason why I feel about like not that it's bad, but it's just like in me I could live a simple life and I could just go and get a job and have no problems. Just go and have a job, work a night. I'm still gonna have problems, but they're gonna be different problems. So there is still possibilities to have problems in that thing, but with me, that takes away some of the possibilities. So the simplicity or the complex. What's the saying to say? Is it what's the saying that said that? Like the hard road, the road less travelled. Do you know what I mean? That's not what it is. What is it?
Like that, okay, I don't
Yeah,
know,
like the road less travelled, isn't it? As in to say, like the harder road.
The hard road is the road less travelled.
Yeah. But it's usually the best road to go to where you want to get. But yeah, that was good, man. I like that. What do you think?
I liked it too. It's a good. Like I said, you know.
He hasn't missed yet. I'm trying to think if he's missed yet. The thing is, I was looking for him to miss because I've been reading the comments and it's like, nah, man, it's like a fake. He's this and that. So I was listening. Just like people in it. Like some people like him, some people don't. And that's just the nature of the beast.
To me, Ronald Reagan was an actor, and he had the biggest acting job of his life. Now my man could be an actor, and he just practiced that. This filmed it. You understand? Who knows? It's television. But certainly compared to some of the other stuff we're watching, like I says, it's on point and it says what it's saying. The other ones are, you know, we all want to be great orators, but we're not.
Yeah, sure. All right, then. So that was Sadhguru, Mike Tyson asking him, "Why am I afraid?" We out. Peace.
Peace.